be eaten by secondary consumers like foxes and scorpions. When all these things die, decomposers recycle the matter. Meanwhile, energy flows from the sun
There's bacteria and
to
viruses.
consumers, and ultimately
Ooh, chemical reactions.
Yes, we see this principle in every ecosystem cycle as you can have.
Even in the ocean, energy flows from the sun and matter cycles between producers, consumers, and decomposers, just like in any ecosystem. Plankton, algae, and seaweed do photosynthesis in the ocean. Those are eaten by small fish, which are eaten by bigger fish, and so on. Marine biologists have found that when toxins like mercury are consumed by small fish, the toxin is passed to the larger fish who eat them. Apex predators at the top of the food web, like tuna, can end up with dangerous levels. Another career is a registered dietitian.
Hey Zoe, what are you doing?
It's a secret, no peeking.
If you're drawing me again, give me a stronger jawline. Last time I looked like two flashlights taped to a gallon of milk.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Oh, come on, Zoe, show us. The suspense is killing us. Whoa, what was that?
Ooh, that was scary.
Your paper just disappeared. Where did it go?
I don't mean to panic, but... Mystery alert! Mystery alert! Paging Dr. Jeff! Paging Dr. Jeff! Paging Dr.
Did somebody call a doctor?
We don't need a doctor. We need a detective.
Well, you were in luck, because I am an expert at solving mysteries of science.
Anyway, where's the paper?
What happened?
Zoe's paper. It just vanished in a ball of fire like some kind of crazy magic trick.
It wasn't a magic trick. I was writing my notes on flash paper and burned it up.
Yeah, but where did it go?
Aha! I think I know the answer to this mystery.
Uh-oh. I think a lesson is coming.
I'm Dr. Jeff Vinegar, and today we'll use the law of conservation of matter to understand where things go when they seem to disappear. We'll see what happens when things change, when they seem to disappear, and when they seem to appear out of thin air.
Okay, why do you...
One of the molecules that yeast produces is carbon dioxide, which collects...
Welcome to Labracazam, where we make science make sense.
Dr. Jeff, I don't get it. That paper, like at first I could see it and then whoosh, I couldn't. Where did it go?
Well, it had to go somewhere. Why? Because of the law of conservation of matter.
Matter is anything that has weight and takes up space.
Right. And the law of conservation of matter says that the amount of matter stays the same, even when it changes form.
That's confusing. Could we break it down?
You know it. Let's break it down. Let's start with a simple example to understand the law of conservation of matter. First, we'll start by weighing out 25 grams of sugar. Perfect. Next, we'll weigh out 150 grams of water. These scales are set so they don't weigh the weight of their containers. We want just the weight of the sugar and the water. Yes! Now we simply mix the sugar into the water. Here you go.
It looks like the sugar disappeared.
But it just dissolved, right? The sugar's still in there.
Well, what evidence do we have that it's still in there?
We can weigh it. If it weighs 150 grams, then that means the sugar's gone.
And if it weighs 175 grams, it means the sugar's still there.
Let's try it.
175 grams. That's the weight of all the water plus the sugar.
Even though we can't see it.
The sugar is still in there. It didn't disappear. The law of conservation of matter tells us that matter never just vanishes. We can get more evidence that the sugar is still in there by boiling it. This makes the water evaporate more quickly.